What's going on, YouTube? So, I was thinking about Tracy McGrady's top five, starting five. Shout out to Two Raw. Give Toe Raw for TV, Two Raw for Sports. Give him a shout out because I got inspired, checked it out, and I had to go do my own investigating on it. So I see old Tracy McGrady then morphed into Scottie Pippen. He then morphed in. So I had to go look at his top five. I'm gonna cut right to the chase, then I'm gonna go back because I don't get a spoiler alert. He got LeBron at the point, Kobe at the two, him at the three, Duncan at the four, and Shaq at the five. What do I agree with? What I don't. I ain't got no problem with Shaq and Duncan. That four and five, they were two of my favorites 25 years ago. I ain't got no problem with that. They would be lethal. I'm not gonna argue with that. Their dominance, their impact, no argument. No argument with that. I can debate that. You can make a strong case. That's not debatable. Tracy McGrady at the three. You're not better than Kevin Durant. You're not better than Larry Bird. You're not better than Dr. J. You're not better than LeBron James with the real three. Your offense is great, but your mental capacity in the big spot, Scottie Pippen might look at you sideways. Come on now. You really. Then we get to the two. Of course, you're going to put Michael Jordan over there. Listen, Dwayne Wade and Kobe are tied for second for me as the greatest two guards because I think they both, when they played with Shaq, and you put them with the right cast, they both had something the other had. I think D-Wade's defense was better. I think Kobe's offense was better. Mix it up. But there's one Jordan. Come on. And LeBron at the point, he wishes. If you're a student of the game, as a point, handling it, doing the thing, LeBron is not better than Magic Johnson. He ain't better than Oscar Robinson. He ain't better than Isaiah Thomas, and he ain't better than Steph Curry. Stop this nonsense. Stop it. Stop it. T-Mac then got bought and paid by Clutch. And he's saying whatever to get some change. He's on TV. He got to keep his little S-curl in check because I see the drip. He got to tell these stories. It's fashionable. It's fashionable. I mean, I'm surprised he put Shaq and Duncan on there because he has a selective memory. I know Kobe's his boy, but come on now. You ain't top five. You were a should have been. You should have been had you ever did anything in the postseason. We don't talk about you. See, because in the modern days, we got people who are replicas of what you were about, i.e. Paul George, who actually got further along than you, but he wasn't the offensive talent in you. James Harden, who got further along than you, but he wasn't the talent of you. You see where I'm going with this, Tracy McGrady? I ain't named guys who had your certain characteristics, just didn't have your talent. How the heck do you really think that you belong on the floor with those guys anyway? Don't you realize that LeBron, let's just say I play devil's advocate with your top five. Is there anything odd about you being on that top five? Jury, postseason, past the first round. Yeah, you want to be on the same floor with Kobe, LeBron, Shaq, and Duncan, but you never got out the first. And the time you did, you was wearing street clothes with the San Antonio Spurs. You never did. I still remember that infamous, was it 2003? You were up 3-1 against the Pistons. He like, I'll see you in the second round. And they came back and beat your butt and sent your butt home. You were always the bride. You weren't even the bridesmaid. You were just somebody who was walking down the aisle next to the bride, near the bride, who knew the bride. You get where I'm going? So how do you plant yourself in a five? Let me forget the Jordan case and all this other stuff. You're not in that top five. You're not in that top five. To be honest with you, if I mention another five, I don't even know if you're in that five. I don't know if you would be in the with the Karl Malone. Well, the Karl Malone, Patrick Ewing, Vince Carter. And then I got to think of somebody else who I want to pick on. I don't even know. I don't know what 5 you be in. But I know that this is desperation. This reeks of something. Even the 5 that you mentioned don't make no sense because all those cats are battle tested. Yeah. 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 How you put yourself in there with LeBron, Kobe, Shaq, and Duncan? Because all those cats at least got 4 rings. They've each got multiple finals. They got more finals than you've ever had rounds won. Now you were a very talented player, but I don't. I'm really stumped by what you putting down. Whatever you drinking or whatever hair gel you got in your head, I need to put that in my hair, man, because you funny. That was funny. Because even though it's obviously a diss track at Jordan, what's even worse, you put yourself amongst 4 other guys who can at least say that they are the top of the top. Them guys are considered like Duncan, Shaq, Bron, Kobe are considered 4 of the 10 greatest players ever. You you more in the 55 to 70 slot. You ain't in that conversation with them. Even if I'm playing along with your cuckoo game, because this is a diss track to Jordan, but let me just play along with you and your mismatch handling of things. You not in that conversation, T-Mac. That don't even quite add up. It don't even make no sense. You had situations and you didn't do too well with. Never mind. Cats be tripping. But anyway, you getting 2 sides of the video in here. I'm calling him Cap on the way he don't have Jordan. And I'm also calling Cap because he don't belong with these cats. He just is the Lulu of Scottie Pippen. And well, at least Scottie got rings and been battle tested, even though he talk off. But this here is even more hilarious. But 2025 is already starting off a comedy hour. I didn't know. I guess these cats, if you're not doing a podcast, you can do a comedy set. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like and hit the membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. Please stay honest. And know when to say when. If you've had too much to drink, snorted too much, or put too much grease in your hair, those chemicals aren't good for you because they make you get brain fried and you start saying anything. Come on, T-Mac. You got to do better than that, homie.